Hello, sixth graders. We are going to talk about that first section on your sheet that talks about the beginning of class. How do you enter the classroom? So what you want to do before the bell rings, you want to enter the classroom putting first things first, having your materials ready to go so that when the bell rings, you are ready to learn. All right, so you always take your binder with you wherever you go. And then for language arts, you'll need to make sure you have your Read to Self book, so you can enjoy your reading book during language arts. And then you also need your language arts binder. You'll always bring that. Always make sure you have that. Then when you get in the classroom, there's another important notebook that you need, and that's your reading composition notebook. It'll be very easy for you to get. It's right in your browsing box in the front of the room. So you'll get assigned a number and you'll have your composition notebook that you'll use for reading. So you'll grab that and you bring that to your seat. All right, so your materials are language arts binder, composition notebook. You've got those two things. And then of course your Read to Self book. Then when that bell rings, you're working independently. You're doing either reading or you're doing some writing independently, and you're quiet. When that bell rings, there shouldn't be any talking, right? I don't want you to be walking around the room, sharpening your pencil. You should be working independently at your seat when that bell rings. Once you are seated, you can also look at the board to see what our agenda is. There might be a specific direction that you need to make sure that you're doing. So make sure you look at the board, and you have been doing that. You've been doing a great job of looking at the board to see what your direction is for the beginning of class. So what you can write on your sheet is make sure you have your materials, your language arts binder, your composition notebook, which has your reading things, and then look at the board for work you need to do. Work independently when the bell rings. All right, it'll be a great way to start class.